Guys, make sure to stay until the end. One common mistake, if you make that mistake, guys, we'll talk about what it is. It can actually cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW 5 Series generation F10 F11 from year 2010 to year 2017. If you have a problem where brake lights do not work, stay with us. We'll explain what can easily cause that, what you need to check. It could be super simple fix. We will explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. And why guys, it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos guys. We take them completely apart, we show you how to do almost anything. Transmissions, engines, bodywork, codes, fuses. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. Now guys, we took pictures of every fuse box in that BMW, okay? Every fuse box, so we can clearly guys show you where everything's located, so you can clearly see the fuses, because otherwise they're hidden in places where practically we cannot get the camera. So we're going to show you one by one, okay? We have video about every single fuse, every single relay. So let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to guys, okay, find where the fuel pump fuse is located. All you have to do, watch our video. It will take you probably guys less than 2 minutes, replace that fuse and you're back on the road. Otherwise you'll be stuck in the middle of nowhere guys. We make those videos for your convenience. Now we'll make video for every single fuse and every single relay guys, and we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channel. Check it out, they can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So guys, if brake lights do not work, what you will need to check, we will demonstrate on this BMW 5 Series. Multiple things can cause it, but first we need to check some fuses for the lights guys, then we'll explain what else can cause it. Multiple fuse boxes will be hidden all over this car. We will recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on BMW F10 F11. What you guys need to do now, open the passenger door. Once you do that, you have the glove box on the very back. On the right side you have one cover, remove it, and underneath you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let us tell you guys why it's super important to test fuses and relays. Fuses guys sometimes are really hard to know if they're burnt or not. For instance, I'm going to pull one fuse here, okay, and sometimes you cannot clearly see if they're good, they're bad. And let's say you think you have a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up having problems again, and you spend time, money, you buy parts, diagnostics, you pay for services that you don't need guys. You practically wasted your money. So all you have to do, check your fuses, that way you don't waste money guys. So always test your fuses, even if you think it's good, always test it. It even happened to us guys, okay, and we work on cars all the time. Another thing, always test your relays. They're a little bit harder to test, but if you want to see guys how to test fuse relays, we will put a link in the description of the video below. But we've seen so many customers that think that they have a good fuse, they put it back in, they waste their money on parts and diagnostic that they practically guys do not need. So check out the link in the description of the video below, how to test the fuse and how to test the relay as well. So guys, if you want to buy fuses, relays, parts, tools at a really good price, quick shipping as well guys, we're going to put a link in the description of the video below guys. Make sure you get some for peace of mind, and you can put some spare ones in the glove box. For the brake lights guys, specifically we need to check multiple fuses, then we'll explain what else can cause it. Make sure to stay until the end. We want to give you one good advice, that way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. Here if we zoom in, we need to check fuse number 8 right there, fuse number 13, fuse number 12 will need to be checked, fuse number 66 right here, okay, check that one too. Then you guys need to check fuse number 16, which is that main fuse here, and fuse number 57, that second fuse in that row guys. Then open the trunk. In the trunk you have that cover on the side, pull it. Behind it you have a fuse box like this one here. Specifically we will guys need to check fuse number 101, then check fuse 127, which will be that in that row, the first fuse, the one that's under the cable here, under the wire. Fuse number 154 right there, And then check guys fuse number 172, which will be that fuse here. Other things that can cause brake lights not to work could be a bad brake light switch. That's a device on the brake pedal that detects if you apply the brakes. If you want to see how to test brake light switch or how to replace brake light switch, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channel. Test it before you replace it. Next, if you just one brake light not working, it could be bad brake light assembly. Okay, but always check the connector behind it too. Sometimes a loose connector can cause that too. Those will be the most common things that we will check here at the garage. So you guys have all kinds of different fuses, relays, okay, in that car. So what we recommend, guys, okay, buy some spare fuses, relays, put them in the glove box for a peace of mind. One time we needed a replacement, we couldn't get one, okay, and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. So always keep some spare fuses and relays in your glove box, guys. That way you don't end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. Hopefully the video was helpful, guys. Thank you for watching and see you next time.